Hey everyone, welcome to week 52 of my 2024 New Year's resolution of once a week posting something to this YouTube channel, my not so perfect yet grateful life, about something that I am grateful for, and I would love it if you would subscribe as well to stay up to date on my latest videos. So this week I am grateful for something, but I wanted to do something a little bit different because it's week 52, so it's almost the end of the year, and I wanted to just kind of go back through my year, because honestly what I'm grateful for this week is 2024, is this year. And I'm not an artist, y'all, so y'all can make fun of my chalk drawing as much as you want. It's actually quite hysterical, so if you need a laugh, you can definitely take a look here. But this week, I'm looking back at all these little icons that I've been drawing on my board, representing each week of something that I'm grateful for, and this week, being grateful for 2024, I just honestly want to look back at some of the things that I was grateful for. And so I printed off a list because I can't remember every single week, because I'm grateful for a lot of stuff in my life. But I wanted to go through them and just kind of reminisce on it a little bit. So, this year, 2024, as I started in my opening of my video, I've been challenging myself once a week to post something to this channel that I'm grateful for. And it's not only to post something out there, but it's also for me too. It's also to remind me that no matter how crazy life gets, no matter how wild things are, no matter how much my cats are playing in the floor, whatever it might be, that it's going to be okay. Everything it's going to be what it is, but it's going to be okay. And I choose to try to be as grateful and happy as I can in life. And this has really helped me remember some of those things when I've had some not so good weeks or not so good days. Just looking back, when I started out the year, I actually had COVID, so I was actually sick in my first couple of videos, so sorry about that if you watched those. But I was so grateful for the basic things. So the basic essentials of life, I think it was technology. Yeah, technology. Historians, laughter. I can't tell you how many times this year that laughter has gotten me through some crazy times, and it's always been that way in my life, but it's been great. Gotten to see so many comedians actually so far, and I'm looking forward to continuing to see more comedians as time goes on. But my health, so like I mentioned, when I started off this year, I was actually sick. Thankfully, I've been okay. I know some people have really struggled this year with their health, but I am very grateful when I'm healthy. I'm grateful when I'm good, and I'm grateful when the people around me are also healthy. I'm grateful for art. Yep, absolutely. I'm not an artist, as you can tell by my chalk drawings, but I love art. I love to look at art. I actually got to go to Austin and go to one of the museums there, one of the art museums there. Here in where I live, there's actually an American art museum that I was able to go to, and art's honestly all around us, so definitely enjoyed that. Mail carriers, oh my gosh, y'all, I know that this time of year, the holiday season, our mail carriers are working overtime, so don't forget to be grateful for them, because they're delivering all your packages for the holiday season. Healthcare workers, definitely grateful for my healthcare worker friends, families, and all the people that I encounter and just are out there in the world. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are rock stars. So thank you for what you do. Being grateful for trailblazers, for women trailblazers who allow us to live the lives that we live. Sports, definitely that's a huge part of right now. It's fall season, and I definitely skipped over my career. I'm definitely grateful for my career too, but sports, going back to sports, Notre Dame, congratulations. Thinking about recycling, thinking about all the people and all the programs out there to recycle so that we're not making a huge impact on the world. Pollinators, love butterflies, love birds, love all the pollinators, even the bees and the wasps we can get along to. It's all good. Grateful for my faith. Definitely have had some times this year where you just got to lean into your faith sometimes. Whatever you believe in, however you believe, sometimes you just got to say, you know what? It's too much for me. I'm gonna give it away to somebody else. I'm gonna give it to my faith. Definitely grateful for libraries and librarians. Absolutely grateful for you that have all your programs for the community and allow us to be able to kind of immerse ourselves in another world sometimes if you like to read fiction or anything else. So libraries and librarians. Family. Don't know where I'd be without my family. So thank you guys. I love you guys. Clean air. Being able to be out in nature. I've gotten to travel some this year. I've gotten to go on hikes, all the things, and without clean air, I would have really struggled to enjoy nature around me, and that's something that actually makes my heart really happy, so I'm so grateful for that. Farmers, yeah, I like to eat, so I love my farmers. I love my farmers markets. Got to see, of course, the farmers market here locally, but also farmers. I got to go see a couple of other places while I was traveling, and so definitely grateful for you guys. Thank you for filling our bellies with good, clean, awesome food. Sometimes you just gotta be grateful for yourself too. I'm not perfect. My life is crazy. I make mistakes, but you know what? I am grateful for me. I'm grateful that I'm able to live the life that I live. So definitely something I'm reflecting back on 2024 and this year is being grateful for me too. Being grateful for my mom, y'all. My mom is awesome. My grandmommy's awesome. All the women in my life that have helped raise me, parents of friends, everything. Y'all are amazing. So I love you guys, and I'm so grateful for you. Barbecue. Oh man. I got to go out to Austin, y'all, out in Texas, and oh man, they have some good barbecue. It's totally different from the barbecue here where I live, but it's absolutely amazing. Grateful for that good food and grateful for the people that prepared it. Oh, so amazing. But no heat, y'all. I could not do the Texas heat. It's not for me. So being grateful for those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. I stand here, I'm in my home and I'm recording a video. I feel safe. I feel like, everything's okay around me, and that comes at a cost. And I'm so grateful for those people who have made that ultimate sacrifice and their families, actually. So thank you, and I am grateful for you. Rest and relaxation. Y'all, I don't do this enough, but when I finally do get a moment to do that, definitely have been grateful for those small moments. And weekend getaways, definitely talked about some of my travels that I've done. I've definitely snuck away a couple of weekends to somewhere new or somewhere that I've been before. Absolutely love that time away. Father figures in my life. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for what y'all have done for me and how y'all have helped, mold me to who I am today. Just thank you. And to all the father figures out there, whether or not you're actually the quote unquote father or not, you really are a piece of someone's life. So thank you for what you do, and thank you for being a really good role model for the people around you. Comfort foods. Clearly, I've been eating some holiday comfort foods, and it's okay. I will work it off later. But mac and cheese, ice cream, all the fixins in the holiday food. Oh man, those are so good, and I'm so grateful for them, and I'm grateful for the people that help prepare them too. AC, well, not really right now. So right now I'm grateful for the heater, because right now somebody turned the freezer on outside. It is cold. But in the summertime here, it is really hot. Some of the places I visited were very hot. And so I'm so grateful for AC. Definitely something that I used this year for sure. Hiking, yes. When I was out traveling, I love to hike. I love to be outside. I mentioned that with the clean air. I'm so grateful for the experiences that I've had this year, to go out hiking, new places I've never been, some places that I definitely have on my list to go back, because I'm super excited, because it was so gorgeous. There was so much nature out there, and it just kind of helps clear your head too sometimes. Coffee, y'all. Coffee is a food group to me. Like, it really is. It's amazing. And I'm so grateful for coffee this year, because it's kept me running on some nights where I'm like, I don't know if I can keep going, but I'm going to have to keep going. And coffee's been there for me. And as much as I don't like it when I'm hiking, I know that we definitely need it. And I love a good rain. It, of course, feeds the crops around in the area. It kind of just, cleanses everything, good rainstorm. As long as it's not destroying anything, too much water is a problem too. But I'm so grateful when it rains, just like a light rain, peaceable rain. I think the video that I posted this year, it was just peaceably raining outside. It was nice to hear. It just, I don't know, makes me feel a little good sometimes. Grateful people. Okay, so throughout this year, I've definitely met some really awesome people, and I'm so grateful when I meet grateful people. So I think when I posted this one, it was around the time that some crazy stuff happened in the world of IT, and it was very stressful, and I was grateful for the grateful people that understood that we were doing our best and that it was going to be a rough road, and we were just going to have to get through it. So to all the grateful people out there, thank you. Thank you for being a shining light. Cats. Yeah. So I'm a cat lady. That's all the noise you hear is actually my cats running up and down the hall and smacking on toys and stuff like that. And that's okay. That's what they do. This is kind of, their house, and I just live in it, right? That's just how it goes when you have animals, but I love them. They're my furry children. So I'm so grateful for my babies. Linemen. So, we run on a world of technology and power and things like that, and our linemen that keep the lines up, especially after storms. We've had some pretty atrocious storms this year, so thank y'all for what you do. Thank you for being there for your communities. Thank you so much for just being just being you and doing what you do. I know it's dangerous, but y'all do it very well, so thank you. Movies and TV shows. I don't really sit down a lot, but sometimes I do, and when I do and I find a good movie or a good TV show, even if it's something I've seen before, absolutely makes my heart happy and makes me grateful. Kind of going back to the theme of I like to be outside, I love good weather and I love our weather people. Because y'all, without the weather people, I would be flying blind when I'm planning my trips, and I could get out in the middle of some valley somewhere hiking on foot and be a couple miles away from civilization and then get completely stormed on, and I don't want that. So to all the weather people out there, I'm so grateful for you too. Law enforcement, like I said, living my life, I feel fairly safe, and that comes at a cost. So we do have some pretty good law enforcement around where I'm at, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for keeping us safe. Puzzles and games. So I think I mentioned it. Sometimes I struggle to sleep, and one of the things that I do is I try to like challenge my mind to something else other than its thoughts. And sometimes puzzles and games are what I do, like Sudoku or Kakuro or something like that. Just something to kind of challenge my mind a little bit. And then peace and quiet. You know, sometimes it's just really hard for me to just sit and do the things because life is so loud. But when it's kind of quiet and it's kind of peaceful, I'm definitely grateful for those moments. And then I think this one was volunteering. Yes, so volunteering. So I don't get to do it very often because I don't have a ton of extra time, but I'm so grateful for when I have time to actually volunteer wherever it may be. I think when I posted this one, I was actually around a local conservancy that we have, and we were I think clearing out brush and doing some other stuff for them there, and it was a ton of fun. It was a little warm, but we were all having a good time, cutting up, laughing, and it's good when you can volunteer with people because it just makes it more productive, and it makes it a much better experience for sure. And then these are our first responders. Y'all, I know that crazy stuff happens, but we have some really amazing first responders out in this world, so y'all don't forget to be grateful for them. They respond to some really horrible things, and they do so very professionally and very efficiently, and they take care of us. So, you know, our fire, our EMS, our law enforcement, our dispatchers, anybody first responder, I'm definitely forgetting people, but definitely grateful for them this year. Truck drivers, you know, there's been a lot of stuff happen in the last, you know, couple of years where we're not going out as much anymore, and a lot of stuff is being hauled via freight or being hauled via truck. So y'all don't forget to be, you know, grateful for your truck drivers because they're bringing the stuff to the stores. They're bringing your things to you if you're moving, blah, 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 blah. It just keeps going on and on and on of all the things that they haul. So I'm so grateful for you guys. Just like our mail carriers this year, y'all are probably very, very busy, but you are not forgotten. We are very grateful for you as a people because otherwise we wouldn't have anything. Thinking back to catching up with friends. So I've had a couple of times where I've been able to hang out with friends that I haven't seen in a long time this year, and I'm just so grateful when somebody says, "Hey, I'm going to be in your town." I'm like, "Oh, what? Okay, that's great!" And you know, you get to see new people or see people that you know, and it just, I'm so grateful for those moments when somebody sends a message like, "Hey, I'm here. You want to hang out and have dinner?" I'm like, "Absolutely, yes. We're going to make this work somehow." Music. So I absolutely love music. I spend a lot of time where I'm not really able to watch TV and focus on TV, but I can pop in my earbuds and listen to music or go to concerts. I've been to a couple of concerts this year that were phenomenal, made me lose my voice. It was so amazing, and I love music, so definitely have been grateful for music this year. Customer service workers. Definitely always be grateful for your customer service workers that are helping you through problems. I know that you may be stressed, and I know that there's only so much that they can do, but I'm grateful for our customer service people that show up for us when we need them. Meeting new people. So I definitely, like I said, like to travel, and I love when I go out somewhere and I just meet somebody new, even if it's just a short little conversation. It's amazing to just talk to different people from across the world, get their perspective on different things, or just, you know, ask them where they're from and what one of their favorite places to go is in that city, to see if it's something that maybe I would want to add to my list of places I want to go. You never know. Small businesses. Y'all, this time of year, especially in the holiday season, do not forget about your small businesses, your friends, your neighbors, all the people that are basically, you know, paying for cheer lessons or paying for sports lessons or music lessons or whatever for their children by running their small business. They sacrifice a lot for that business to give you a certain product. So definitely don't forget to shop small too. And don't forget about your friends and neighbors that are putting out really cool homemade products. Time. So grateful for time this year. I don't feel like there's ever enough of it. You know, I'm not Hermione Granger. I cannot, you know, turn back time and relive time in a different way. I wish I could, but I can't. But I'm so grateful for the time that I do have, the time that I have with friends, the time that I have with family, the time that I get to do the wonderful things that I love to do that make me so grateful for my life. Time. So grateful for time. Sunrises and sunsets. Absolutely so grateful for those. I don't know what it is about a sunrise and a sunset, but when you get a chance, if I would say at least, once a year or something, watch the sunset, watch the sunrise. I don't know what that feeling is. I don't know why. I'm sure that there's a reason, but I absolutely love to watch those. It just, I don't know, puts my mind in a different place. So definitely grateful for them. Cooking with family. Y'all, I don't cook as much as I probably should. I try to at least meal prep at least once or twice a week. But when I get the chance to cook with my family, and I got the chance over the Thanksgiving holiday to cook with my mom and my grandmommy, and it's just fun. It's really fun. If you have the opportunity to do that, don't give it up. Go cook with your family. Y'all crack jokes. Y'all will find little things around. Silly stuff will happen, and it's just a memory that you'll cherish forever. So definitely so grateful for my time cooking with my family. And then night shift workers. I actually do work at night sometimes, not very often. Well, I guess a couple times a week sometimes. But anyway, I do work at night sometimes, and I'm so grateful for fellow night shift workers because there's so much that happens at night, whether it's, you're a rideshare driver or you're maybe in manufacturing or what have you. But that's a hard shift to work sometimes because your body's on this, rhythm of, hey, okay, the sun's going down, it's time to go to sleep. And you're like, nope, not yet. That's where that coffee comes into play sometimes. But I absolutely am so grateful for fellow night shift workers. You guys are rock stars. And then last week I was grateful for views, the life views I've had this year. And that just kind of, like I said, leads into 2024. So, for this year, all the things that, I posted here, this is a good bit of what I'm grateful for in life, but there's still so many other things that, I didn't talk about that I'm grateful for. So if it's not on this board, that doesn't mean I'm not grateful for it. It just means that there's so much that I was grateful for this year that I was able to fit into just this little board, and it just means that I have more to think about next year to be grateful for as well. So I know that video was a bit long, but I hope that, you guys have had a wonderful year as well. I know that we all have our ups and downs, and life can be, well, life sometimes. But I hope in your day that you're able to find something every single day that you're grateful for. And I hope that maybe some of these things will help you if you're struggling to find something that you're grateful for. Pick one. Everybody has at least one of these things on this board that you can be grateful for. Whether or not you have a lot in life or you have nothing in life, there is something I think on this board that you could pick to be grateful for if you need to cling to something. So I love you guys. I hope that you all have a wonderful week ahead. 2024 is almost over. I may or may not post a video next week because it's kind of like a half week. I'm not sure yet. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watched my channel, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And I will maybe, like I said, see you again next week. Good night, y'all.